Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Orlando Magic. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sidelines.
Gaming Thrive Way is now live. Streaming NBA 2K26. Gaming Thrive Way playing as Michael Jordan 1990.
Now when we take a look at this matchup, Clark, many are expecting a blowout. What about you?
I'm not quite so sure. Clearly on paper, one team certainly seems to be the favorite. But that doesn't mean they're a lock to win it. In this league, we know anything can happen.
Here's Skiles.
I got him.
Pass to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. The shot by Turner no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Pass to Skiles. Off on the layup. From about 16, Pippen misses.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Scott the pass to Skiles. And here are the Bulls now. Paxson outside. Pippen finds Jordan. Over Anderson. Jordan can't get it to go.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Kite. Now Anderson shoots over Jordan. And it falls over the rim and in.
A tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to New York. And it's Jordan to top the key. Back to Pippen. Now here's Paxson. Defense is right there. Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Kite. Anderson against Paxson. Anderson can't get it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, I love the aggressiveness they showed at the start of that game. They were ready to attack the rim from the start.
Well, typically when you go hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe. And that's exactly what happened.
Scott pulls it in. And it's the Magic's ball. Pass to Skiles. Outside Turner. Here's Skiles. Back to Turner. Outside Scott. A 3 from Anderson. And it's Chicago with the rebound. On the wing, Jordan. Defended by Scott. And yes, it's good.
And, you know, even when Jordan gets hit while penetrating, I mean, he just stays with it. Great stick-to-itiveness. You cannot corral this guy.
Here's Skiles. Nothing on the board. Turner with a screen on Paxson. Here's Scott. Another miss by Orlando.
The defense has a lot of respect for his shooting ability and showed it with the tight coverage there.
And you can see they recognize that. They are not going to give him that shot.
Now here's Jordan. The shot off that time. Good D by Anderson. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Scott finds Anderson. With the teardrop. Misses in close. For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York. And the shot goes down.
Great to see a big effort against Pippen defensively, but it's just not enough to contain his great skill.
Matt Kukas will take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Skiles. Last game he had 10 points. Outside, Scott tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Jordan against Anderson. The Magic again can't hit.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed. Totally in sync on that play. Grant gets up there at just the right time for the alley-oop setup pass.
Here's Skiles. The Bulls getting the bucket. Turner looking around. On the wing, Scott, to end the drought, knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, he's consistent from out there, especially when you give him room.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside, Jordan. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 6 points.
That's 6'6" with his crazy hops. Jordan could be a problem down low.
Here's Skiles. Still yet to score. Here's Scott. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That was a great effort defensively, guys. Getting a hand up in the face of the shooter is always an important part of defense.
The effort rewarded that time on the fast break with an easy look.
That's what it's all about, staying in front of the defense so you have the basket all to yourself.
Now here's Turner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his 2 blocks really had an impact, guys. He really made his presence known and proved once again that he's a very capable defender.
The Magic trail by 7. Skiles the pass to Scott. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Over Jordan. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Scott. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
I like Anderson shooting it there. An easy J for someone like him.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Jordan passes to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Scott. The rebound by Anderson.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Skiles the pass to Turner. Pass to Anderson. This one for 3. And it's Cartwright with the rebound. Cartwright's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen missing again. The Magic trail by 5. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Here's Anderson. Chicago grabs the miss. Paxson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Pass to Grant. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Grant's got his 2nd basket of the game. The Magic shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. And Kukas will take a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Newman's checked in for Orlando. Vincent comes in for Scott. Pass to Skiles. Now Vincent, just 5 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
And here is King. Williams inside, defended by Vincent. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Armstrong. And it's Kite with the rebound. The Magic trail by 7. Now Vincent, 9 points last game. Here's Newman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
For Chicago, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And here's Armstrong. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. 4 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound. King, that's good. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Crashing the offensive glass with power. King, this is why you got to put a body on him.
Vincent with it. He has yet to score. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Now Armstrong. Pass to Hobson. Over Vincent. Hobson's shot is off. 1:22 left to play here in the first. Anderson outside. Here's Kite. He's covered by Armstrong. And that one's good. Kite.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Armstrong. Inside. King. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's how you want to use King offensively. He should be attacking the rim.
Vincent with it. Pass to Anderson. And it's King with the rebound.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Here's Hobson. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Too much strength. He got the push and prevailed.
Here's Skiles. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
It's obvious. The plan has been to pound that thing inside.
I love it. Basketball can be a simple game. Get the ball close in, score easy buckets.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Here's Vincent. Scoreless thus far. Reynolds passes to Vincent. Here's Corchiani. The 19-foot shot. And it's King with the rebound. Here's Hobson. Pass to Pippen. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Here's Reynolds. Defended by Pippen. Vincent misses.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
to the middle, and the slam dunk by Pippen.
Well, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Vincent the pass to Reynolds. Here's Corchiani. And count it from 19 feet away. Corchiani's got his first points in this one.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Now, here's Pippen. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And a substantial chunk of his scoring came at the line as they struggled to defend him without fouling.
Here's Corchiani after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Harrell. King with the steal. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. That one good for two. Hobson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just another layer to Scottie Pippen's game. His ability to create for his teammates.
Matt Guokas will take a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Scott. Shot from free throw range. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Armstrong passes to Hobson. And here's Armstrong. Still without a basket. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Here's Williams. The rebound by Turner. The Magic trail by 15. Outside, Scott. Pass to Fields. Out to Turner. Here's Skiles. It's good from long range. Skiles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You know, coastal teams had dominated the NBA for years, but Mike, now there are 3 Midwestern teams in a row we've seen lift that Lawrence O'Brien trophy.
Good to see the Heartland getting some rings. I don't see the balance of power shifting back anytime soon.
And even small markets are going to compete, don't you think? It doesn't matter where you are in the country. Geography probably matters less and less as you get into the game.
And imagine how many fans would love to see the underdog, the smaller market, wind up winning a championship.
Yep, exactly. Here's Skiles. Pass to Vincent. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
And he makes the first. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's all you.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Jordan, no good. The Magic trail by 11. Pass to Skiles. Back to Scott. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Grant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
That's the hustle you get with Grant. Terrific at hitting the glass with a purpose.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Turner. Over Williams. The shot by Turner, no good.
You know, on that shot, I'd like to see him go straight up with it.
Now Armstrong. Still scoreless. He gets that one.
And this is Jordan to a T, an active scorer who's ready to fire off the catch.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
And throw the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Some changes for Chicago. Cartwright's checked in for Williams, and it's Paxson in for Armstrong. Benson with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Scott from outside off the mark.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And the dunk by Jordan.
No doubt about the brilliance of Jordan as a player. Outstanding at knowing when to go get that alley-oop.
Turner with a screen on Jordan. Pass to Scott. Lets it go with a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Jordan the pass to Carter. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Skiles. Pass to Vincent. The kick out to Scott. Here's Skiles. The Magic again can't hit. Chicago leading by 17. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
Down low. Pass to Kite. Makes it off the glass. Kite's got his second basket. Bulls have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Grant outside. Paxson passes to Jordan. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, the determination is unmatched. MJ able to embrace contact and finish. And he'll shoot one more.
Chicago making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. Free throw good, Jordan.
The blend of athleticism and scoring prowess Jordan possesses is insane. He's capable of destroying teams all by himself.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Scott. Looking to end his cold spell. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Armstrong passes to Paxson. Cuts off the pass. Anderson outside. Here's Skiles. Here's Kite. He's guarded by Cartwright. Pass to Skiles. Just 5 on the clock. Over Armstrong. Rebound by the Bulls. Cartwright's got his 6th rebound on the night. Armstrong kicks to Grant. Here's Cartwright. Rebound by the Magic. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
The Bulls leading by 20. Outside Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 9 points in the quarter.
You must marvel at Jordan's ability to rise to any challenge.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Pass to Skiles. And he drops it in from the low post. Skiles has got 5 now.
Tough guard. Skiles has no issues operating close in.
And here's Paxson. Michael Jordan on the wing, defended by Scott. Here's Jordan, and it's in off the backboard. 17 points in the game.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league, and so far, this hasn't been the case.
Now here's Anderson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Pass to Paxson. Grant outside. Now here's Jordan, defended by Scott. Shoots from the right block. Bank shot, no good.
That's a chance he typically converts.
There's the drive. Here's Skiles. Pass to Scott. Orlando moving the ball around. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Paxson outside. Oh, Cartwright. Shoots over Turner. Nails the baby hook.
Nice job on the interior. Cartwright shoots a high percentage because he takes quality shots. He never forces bad shots.
Anderson outside. Outside, Scott. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Cartwright's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Armstrong passes to Jordan. Count it. Good. Jordan's got 19 points.
You know, given their lead, wasn't sure if they'd come out with energy in this third quarter, but there's the answer for you right there.
This is what the great ones do, not allowing the opposition to gain any hope in a comeback.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Bulls running away with this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Chicago Stadium. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fires from 14, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Turner. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Grant. Paxson passes to Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside, Scott fades. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Paxson kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Over Anderson. And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got assist number 5 here tonight. And for the Magic, they're shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Skiles. He's got 5. The 19-foot shot. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Outside Pippen. Steps back and fires. And the dunk by Grant.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
Here are the Magic now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Another miss by Orlando.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Now, here is Jordan. 23 points in the game, 6 to shoot. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for Orlando. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. To halt the run, the rebound by Cartwright. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. To the paint. Grant in the post. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Living around the rim. Grant powering his way for 2.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed. Here's Skiles. 5 points in the game. Over Paxson. Misses off the right eye.
And to me, they appear desperate to stop this cold streak right now. So far, nothing is working.
You can see the frustration is mounting, and because of this, their offense has been sputtering.
Now, here's Jordan. The Magic have gone a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Turner with a screen on Paxson. Pass to Anderson. At the elbow, it's Turner. Here's Skiles. They set the pick. Takes the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Grant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pippen kicks to Jordan. That one doesn't go. Good D by Anderson. Here's Skiles. Guarded by Paxson. They need this one. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Paxson outside. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Smart play that time by Jordan, using the pump, baiting the defender, and he bit.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And this guy simply just wants to win and will do anything he can to do this.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Here's Skiles. He's got 5. Pass to Scott. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pick by Cartwright. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cartwright's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
Well, Orlando shooting only 21% from the field so far. Here's Skiles. Anderson outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Chicago. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Jordan up top. Offline from the high post. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And Anderson is a key part of this rotation, specifically because of his scoring ability.
So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-3 run. Outside Bryant. Williams sets a screen for Bryant. Pass to Armstrong. 5 to shoot. Here's King. Offline with his 3. Here's Vincent. Back to Scott. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Unloads. The Magic again can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Stolen by Anderson. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Turner. The kick out to Scott. From the arc. The Magic again can't hit. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. Williams, a screen on Scott. Here's Hobson. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams throws it down.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Vincent over Armstrong. Vincent misses.
That one hurts. Point-blank range, you've got to capitalize on it.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Bryant looking around. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Hobson. Here's King. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. King's got 6 points.
Using all of his height, King able to track down the inside look.
Outside Turner. Now Vincent. He's covered by Armstrong. Vincent the pass to Turner. Now Vincent. Beyond the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Pass to Armstrong. Back to Bryant. And here is King, defended by Scott. From 10 feet out, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. King's got 4 points this quarter.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Everything is going exactly how their coach drew it up. Top to bottom, this is the pinnacle of execution.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 7. For Orlando, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for the Magic.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Hodges checked in for Bryant. Good on the second free throw. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Here is Hodges to the left wing. Here's Armstrong. Here's Williams. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Williams has got 6.
Pure effort there. He just wanted it more.
Here's Corchiani. Pass to Reynolds. Takes it from 10. Jump shot is good that time.
Put the defender in the spin cycle. That's an underused move in his arsenal.
Armstrong passes to Hobson. Here is Armstrong. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
A strong shooter from distance. Armstrong unafraid to fire away.
Anderson, a screen on Armstrong. Pass to Reynolds. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And that one's good. Tight. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Hobson. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Corchiani. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Hobson. Shoots from 12. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Skiles. Pass to Reynolds. Swiped away. And they're running. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's Armstrong. Williams passes to King. They'll double him with Arrow. Here's Hobson. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Well, Orlando shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And the turnover again by Orlando. And Chicago shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Skiles. Pass to Corchiani. Bucket is good. Corchiani's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Magic.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Armstrong passes to Williams. And here's Armstrong. Pass to Kalaitzakis. 5 on the clock. Here's Hobson. His three-pointer is off the mark. On offense, here are the Magic. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kelly Zeitkus. Pass to Williams. Over Vincent. Shots good by Williams.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Here's Reynolds. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Can't afford to leave him open from mid-range. You're asking to get burned when you do this.
Now Armstrong. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The defense going hard at Armstrong, but he's not backing up and ends up earning the foul call.
At the line for Chicago, B.J. Armstrong. 2 shots.
Last on the
And that one falls for Armstrong.
You know, you can't give him any room to shoot the 3-ball when you talk about B.J. Armstrong. He is a lethal 3-point shooter.
Will Purdue's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for Armstrong. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Reynolds. Will Purdue grabs the miss. Outside Williams. Pass to Hobson. Now Armstrong. Here's Hobson. Over Vincent. Tries again. Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play, working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
So for the Bulls, Livingston comes in for Will Purdue, and Hodges subbed in for King.
One shot.
And Williams no good on that one. Well, Orlando shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Skiles. From outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hobson passes to Armstrong. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's the teardrop, and it's good for 2.
For a smaller play like BJ, that floater is a must. It bypasses the shot blockers.
Here's Skiles. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Corgiani. Vincent on the wing. Tries it from 19. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The Magic have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Reynolds. Here's Kite. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Corgiani. Tries to keep it alive. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Armstrong passes to Hobson. There's a screen by Williams. Pass to Armstrong. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. They get it back. Hobson, that's good.
Boy, they look confused and lost out there, just getting out-hustled every trip.
And there's no excuse for that. You have to show more heart when it comes to closing out plays.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Skiles. Back to Vincent. Here's Corchiani. Here's Reynolds. Another miss by Orlando.
That shot was too good to pass on, but he just couldn't get it totally dialed in.
Here's Hobson. And here's Armstrong. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. The 3. Rebound by the Magic. Kites got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vincent's shot is good.
Soft, puffy interior D, and they've exploited it.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run. Pick by Williams. Pass to Hodges. Jacks up a 3. And it's Kite with the rebound. For Orlando, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Armstrong with it. That one, no good. Pass to Corchiani. And he comes up with the deuce.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy bucket.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
And here's Armstrong over Skiles. Armstrong gets the bucket. Armstrong's got 9 points now in just the second half. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Hodges. Here's Corchiani. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Armstrong passes to Hobson. Drives to the hoop, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
It was the pick setting up that slam.
Oh, great team ball.
Yeah, everyone on the same page.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Kite. Releases. Corchiani's shot is off. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Hobson. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Hodges, that's good.
On the floor to shoot. That's what Craig Hodges does. No hesitation there.
The Magic shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Now Vincent. Pass to Skiles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Here's Williams. And Reynolds pulls it down. Well, Orlando shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Crafty move. That's short off the rim. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 19-6 run.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
Clark, it seemed like they did everything well tonight.
Yeah, you could point to a lot of things, Kevin. You could talk game plan, you could talk execution, but they were just a more talented team. That's what the deal was.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jordan.
And he was a man on a mission tonight. Fought for his looks every time he touched the ball and was a major force on offense.
Here is Armstrong. Pass to Hodges. Picked by Williams. And here's Armstrong. Now here's Williams. And Reynolds pulls it down. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Skiles. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Fires from 18. And no good that time. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.